So it turns out that Denmark and Norway are the same place. Who would have thought? I've done this sort of video once before in the past when I talked about Sweden and Switzerland being the same place because obviously they are. Again, as I said in that video, can you name of any other places that start with a SW? I certainly can't. But Denmark and Norway, that one caught me by surprise. It really did. I mean, they don't both begin with a D or a nor, so it's not like there's these obvious clues there. So I just got back from some time away. I was in Amsterdam in the Netherlands, and then I went to Denmark for a little bit as well. So I've been gone for 2 weeks, and while I was gone, like in Denmark, I had known for a long time that in Denmark they use bacon as currency rather than money. And so I was quite excited to go meet some Denmarkians and spend some of the money and do whatever. But I got there and I was really surprised to find like people at breakfast were still eating bacon. Like, isn't that really perplexing to you? Like, I can't imagine being in Scotland or England, somewhere in the UK, and like going down to breakfast in a hotel and people are sitting there just with like banknotes out eating like English pounds, British pounds. Like that would be insane to me. So for someone to be sitting downstairs eating like with a knife and fork or putting it on like a sandwich at breakfast, they're eating bacon in Denmark when they use that as currency, I was blown away. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? I couldn't believe what I was seeing. But I guess that happened. And honestly, I never really got an answer about it. I mean, I spoke to some guys in a bar and stuff. I was like, oh, so what do you think about your currency? And they laughed a little bit about it, but they seemed to just, I don't know, it seems to be like a close guarded secret. They won't really reveal the secrets on why they do what they do. I'm kind of confused. Anyway, onto why Norway is so similar. I was actually, I thought I was going to Norway because I went to the airport, okay? And my ticket said Norway. I'd booked for Denmark, but for some reason my ticket had been changed on my boarding pass and it said I was going on a flight to Norway and I was really confused. And so I'm walking around the airport trying to find this place to check in because it's not on the board. It's not on the departures thing for checking in. I couldn't find it anywhere. So I went up to someone and said, hey, I've got this flight. I'm going to Norway. Where is this? And the woman said to me, oh no, you're going to Denmark. I'm like, what? But this says Norway. And she went, yeah, but it really just means Denmark. She was basically saying that Norway is like air hostess or like flight, like airline speak for Denmark. I don't know how that comes about, but I didn't really have time to ask. I was running a little bit late. So I run off to go get my plane. I get on my plane. And I was sitting there, and eventually I get on the plane, and the captain's speaking. Oh, hi, this is your flight, and we're going to Denmark. I'm like, that's strange as well. He just almost said Norway, but then he switched it for Denmark. Then I get to Denmark, and it doesn't look like what I thought Denmark would look like. In fact, it looked like what I thought Norway would look like, even though I was in Denmark. And I don't know how else to explain it to you other than it didn't look like Denmark. It looked like Norway. And I also didn't even see Mads Mikkelsen anywhere. Where was he? I thought he was going to be like waiting at the airport to greet me. But he wasn't, and I was really disappointed about that. So I continued around my journey and whatever. I was really confused as well when I landed at the airport because I landed in a place called Aalborg. And I landed in this little, I've never seen an airport so small. I just landed in this airport. I got off the plane. It was the only plane that had landed. I felt like I was landing in like a private movie set or something. I feel like someone was playing a trick on me here. I landed in this airport. There was like 50 of us from this plane, the only people in this place. And when you walk through the door, the first thing there is just the baggage is coming in, the luggage is coming in, just there. So I ran off to go do a pee, came back out, my luggage was there. I picked it up and went, oh, I guess I go through passport control now, border control. Nope, no border control. Just walked right out of the airport and got in a taxi. I'm like, what is going on here? This is really strange. And the more I've been thinking about this experience, I'm like, where was I? Are either of those places even real? Are Norway or Denmark real? I mean, are they this? I was so confused. And I'm thinking, okay, it must be real. Definitely real. I met a Danish friend when I was in Denmark or Norway, wherever the hell it was, I definitely met some of these people. I definitely saw people paying with bacon. I saw a lot of things I knew to be true. The problem was it just seemed to be like a mix of Norway and Denmark in the one place. So I've come to the conclusion that Denmark and Norway are actually the same place. And I don't know why people are keeping this under wraps, but there's some sort of secret here that's been hidden from us. And the people in these countries probably don't even know that they're in the same country. I'm still trying to piece this together, and so if I do think about this anymore and get any more updates or some evidence, I will bring it to you. But for the time being, I just thought that the people deserve to know this.